Hey there, hi there, ho there, fellow tubers of you. This is Jason of Miller's Mind, and today we're gonna make a pumpkin because 'tis the season once again. And then if we have time, we're gonna carve it up and turn it into a jack-o'-lantern. So let's get started. First thing I want to do is go ahead and make my background color something sort of festive, and that'll work real good. Next, I want to go ahead and use our shape tool, and we're going to use a triangle, and I'll show you why here in a second. This one works out real well with the pumpkins. So we've got our triangle. Doesn't look much like a pumpkin, but this fancy corner tool is really going to help us out here. Round it off even more. Back it up a little bit, maybe. That looks pretty good for what we want to do. Alright, let's go ahead and make it a dark pumpkin. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hold down the Alt key on our keyboard. We're going to drag it over here. Make sure they line up. Alright. Now once again we're going to have Alt, and we're going to make two. Hold down Alt. This spacing doesn't really matter at this point. Coloring does. So we're going to make this a little bit lighter. These two layers. Once you get one. Bring to front, so we want these two on this layer, and then what we're going to do is hold down Alt again, and we're going to drag one to the middle, and he should be on top. Very good. And this one we're going to actually make a little bit lighter. Arrange, bring to front. There we go. That's what I'm going to pull aside real quick, and we're going to do a little overlay for it. Oops. Control Z to move that back one, that much right there. And I'm going to click here and say overlay. That looks good. I'm going to select both of them. I'm going to use our clip tool, and that did not work. Interesting. Well, maybe it's because our color. Maybe that's what the problem was. There we go. Yeah, we worked through it. Huh. So it was just that it was still orange. That's why the overlay didn't work like we wanted it to. That looks good. Now we're going to use a new one for my viewers. These are the spacing tools, which will space or center. What we're going to do is we're going to set spacing for all these to be constant. Now they are, but I need them to be a little tighter. Let's go ahead and select it again. That looks pretty good. I'm going to select them all. Yeah. Kind of like that. Kind of taking shape. Actually. Yeah. What do you think? Look like a pumpkin? I think so. And to zoom in and out, I hold control and spin the wheel just like that. Alright, now we're going to go back to our triangle tool once again. Hold down shift to hold its rotation. We're going to go to our corner tool again. Stretch it out. Now you can hold down shift to scale the whole thing. Alt key is what we want to do. We want to spread out this just both sides in one direction. Alright, go to our green. And we're going to right click and say arrange send to back. I'm going to make that a little bit smaller. There we are. We've got the basics down here now. What we're going to use is our pen tool. And we're going to make a little stem. Just like that. That looks pretty good. Go ahead and change the color to match that. That's probably a little big, but the beauty of it is we can scale it. And we want to delete the border like that. And now if we can hit D on our keyboard, we can curve these out if we want to. It'll look a little more natural. And you can also move the corners. You're thinking, well, it should be fatter here and smaller because you know they grow on a vine. Go ahead and hit D on the keyboard. Looks like that. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Alright, with that in mind, you know, I really think these need to be in a little bit more, a little tighter. Select all those, hit my spacing. Yeah, I like that. Alright, now what do we need? Let's do another little trick. Let's draw an ellipse. We're going to do a big circle around this thing. I didn't hold down shift to keep it a circle. Arrange, send to back. Got that centered. And we're going to turn it to an overlay at about 75, 25, maybe 30. Yeah, I like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a shadowing effect in this one. So now we're going to create a rectangle like this. We're going to rotate it, and we're going to hold down shift to rotate it in 15-degree increments. Put it right there. We're going to change the color to the background. Arrange, send it back, but we want it on top of the overlay, so we're going to bring it back forward one, just like that. See how it looks like a shadow casting? Yeah. Neat trick. Now we're going to kind of go to its extremities. This one can be tricky, but see, it's going to extend into this guy. You just don't want it it doesn't have to be perfect. But you don't want to pull it off far so you go past this one. So kind of at our angle, we need to stop there. And what we can do is get another rectangle, draw it, rotate it, same angles. And we can extend into our stem. Remember, make sure you arrange, send it all the way to the back, and then move it up one. And then make sure we get our color. And then send it back, move it up one. Oh, it made it an overlay. That's what the problem was. Okay. We'll make it all kinds of mistakes today. Let's get to see how the fun part of that is. Alright, this one needs to extend. Go ahead and use the pen tool. Really, it's going to need to go to something like there and try to come down at the same angle. There. Hit escape key. Alright. Now you can see the whole effect. See how it looks like it's casting a shadow? I like that. Go ahead and save that. Okay. I think our shadow's a little too circly. Now let's go ahead and carve it up and turn it into a jack-o'-lantern. That's pretty much our pumpkin. Let's go back to our triangle. We'll just do a quick one. Hold down shift to hold the angle. It's probably a little too big. There's one eye. We'll go hold down Alt, drag the other eye over here. So we're not the best carvers. We'll change that different. And we'll show you another couple little tricks on here. So for the mouth, we're going to make him have a little bit of a smile. So we'll come up here, change that to black, hold down Alt, open another one. And what we're going to do is drag this out. This one takes a little get playing with, something like that. And then what we're going to do, select them both. We'll click up here and use our difference tool. Oh, nope, wrong one. Our subtract tool, that's what we want. There we go. And now I want to give him some teeth. This is a neat trick here. We're going to draw a little square. We're going to round them off a little bit. We're going to use a transform tool and we're going to skew it by about 15%. And you hit apply. This is good for using isometrics. Then take your transform off. And now we're going to flip it horizontally. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to make a copy of that one by Alt, dragging it over. Select both of them, and what we're going to do is we're going to subtract. Ooh, very nice. Alright, I'm going to flip this again. Change that shape just a little bit. Maybe the rotation. Okay, I'm going to make a copy of that one. Select the two, hit subtract. Oops, I missed. Very good. And now let's go ahead and give him a third tooth down here on the bottom. What do you think? Select them both. Hit subtract. Alright. And now we're going to take him and drop him right there. Fit all. And there you are. There's your pumpkin that we turned into a nice jack-o'-lantern flat design for Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see here, please take the time to go ahead and subscribe. And give me some comments down below if you'd like to see other designs. I'm always looking for new ideas to keep my fan base happy. Take care now. Bye-bye then.